Hello, hello, hello.
You're supposed to wait until I do something amazing. Thank you all for joining us for this afternoon's concert. My name is Tam Osborne. I'm the music director of the Cascade Youth Symphony organization, and I really do want to welcome you to our concert this afternoon. As you can see in the program, this afternoon we have 4 different orchestras that are going to be sharing their music with you. And I know that you're going to enjoy it in particular because this shows almost the totality of the Cascade Youth Symphony Comprehensive Orchestral Program. Our Overture Strings, which you'll be hearing first this afternoon, is the entry-level group of the orchestras in the CYSO family, then followed by the Sinfonette, and then the premiere, and closing our concert this afternoon, of course, will be the Junior Symphony. A fun fact for you to know as you are witnessing each of the groups: when we get to the Junior Symphony this afternoon, there is a cello soloist, a gentleman named Gabe Siri, who, when he began his affiliation with the Cascade Youth Symphony organization, was a member of this group, and a member of Sinfonette, and in premiere. We'll be soloing with Junior this afternoon, and if this afternoon's concert is not enough for you, if you thrive on these live performances, I will invite you to join us at 7 o'clock this evening in the Shorewood High School auditorium for the Youth Symphony's concert performance. But it's a fun thing to know that as you witness the strengths of each of our orchestras, you will be able to look at Gabe when he's on stage and say, that's where it leads to. A soloist with one of the orchestras. Very excited again to have you joining us. I want to introduce to you the director of the Cascade Youth Symphony Organization's Overture Strings. Please join me in offering a warm welcome for Andrea Pally. by the orchestras coming on stage a few minutes while we do these transitions, a perfect opportunity for me to give you some forwarding information. It is not too early to begin thinking about a summer music experience. If you've not already heard about it, Cascade Youth Symphony Organization does have a Summer Sounds music experience. You can find all of the registration information and additional information about the Summer Sounds program on our website at CYSO.us. But I will take just a moment to give you some of the highlight information about it. The Summer Sounds Summer Music Experience is an orchestra music camp. There are 2 camps that occur. The first one happens this year, July 22nd through the 26th. The second camp is July 29th through August 2nd, 5 days each. If your student was interested, they're open to coming to one or the other or both camps. The camps are day camps, and so they run from 9 a.m. to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And the location is local in the greater Edmonds area. A little bit of information about what your student would experience at camp includes campers play in full orchestra and in chamber groups. Instrumental sections are given to each section by professional coaches. Each camp week has its own theme, and we're working those out right now. We actually know what they are, but I'm not able to divulge that super secret information yet. A concert is given, a free concert is given on the Friday at the end of each camp, and that includes the chamber music performance as well as each of the large group performances. And I will tell you, having been a part of Summer Sounds over the years, you will be amazed at the progress your student makes, and yes, at the fun that they have engaging in Summer Sounds. So if you have a few minutes in the next week, take a look at CYSO.us, scroll over to the Summer Sounds area, and see if that's something that sounds like you would like to join in as a part of our summer program. On stage before you is the next level orchestra of the CYSO orchestral families. This is our Sinfonette Orchestra. The director is Jillian Malakari. Please extend a warm welcome to the concert mistress, Audrey Lee. as our next orchestra takes the stage, a little more information for you if you're thinking ahead on things. On an annual basis, the Cascade Youth Symphony holds auditions for individuals, I should say, who are interested in being placed as members in our orchestras. Now, the first orchestra that you saw, the Overture Strings, is a non-audition group. If you know someone, or perhaps if you are someone who has a young string player who's interested in the Overture Strings, you need only to go to the website, to the audition tab on the website, and you'll be guided through the information and procedures that's necessary for registering. Overture Strings does require a competency level that is explained on that site, that it is a non-audition group. The rest of the groups, we do require an audition from the students, primarily so that we can make sure we are placing them in the right place. We want students to be challenged so that they can grow, but we don't want them to be overwhelmed. And since students are growing and gaining in experience on an annual basis, we require the auditions for Sinfonette, Premier, Junior, Youth Symphony, so that we have the information that's necessary to place them accordingly. So if you're thinking ahead, the audition tab on our website will give you that information. Auditions typically occur in the early fall, sometime right around the beginning of September. And then after we've got everyone placed, we begin our season. I just thought I would share that information with you if you're thinking ahead for next year's CYSO music experience. But for now, on stage and ready to gift you with their performance is our Premier Orchestra. They are under the direction of Hilary Radichai. Please join me in welcoming the concert mistress, Kate Carmichael.